Thank you. I'd like to open a special meeting and go to Councilor Gravel for report out. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. This evening and the prior evening, the council discussed the FY 2019 budget as proposed by the mayor, and had some great discussions and a lot of information passed around. And this evening, we're ready to report out from that particular meeting. I'd like to do that particular vote last. I'd like to first start with, because it's integral to the numbers that are presented in the budget, I would like to go to item C on the agenda, which is the amended school budget as submitted, increasing salaries $425,000.
Motion to receive.
Basically, this was if we'll all recall, this was the transfer of funds from the reserve as well as the we're transferring two line. Why don't you give us, Mike, just a recap on that?
There was a reduction in the salary reserve line, $300,000, and a reduction in the payback line in debt service that we had set aside to return funds to the stabilization that we anticipate using to fund the water.
That was discussed during the review of the city side of the budget at the prior meeting, and it was agreed upon unanimously by the council, I believe. Did we have an objection at that time?
Could you repeat that, David? Sorry.
I didn't know the vote for that particular item. I think it might have been, was it 10-1?
On tonight's vote on
On the 425, are we good?
425, I think it was unanimous.
Okay. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasla,
Yes.
Mitsoulas, Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11-0.
That being said, after thorough review of the entire budget, City Council of City Peabody, the motion is to approve and adopt the fiscal year 2019 City of Peabody budget as submitted and further amended by the City Council and His Honor the Mayor in the amount of $171,286,426 as follows. Total personnel services, $122,004,371. Total operating expenses, $49,282,055 for a total of $171,286,426. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call, please.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasla,
No.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
No.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-2.
Mr. President, in accordance with the provisions of Section 53F and a half of Chapter 44 of the Mass General Laws, I make the motion that the City Council, City of Peabody, approve and adopt the fiscal year 2019 McVan O'Keefe Memorial Skating Rink budget as submitted by His Honor the Mayor in the amount of $736,600 as follows. Personnel services, $358,800. Operating expenses, $377,800 for a total of $736,600. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion, please.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasla,
Yes.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin, Rozignol,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11-0.
Mr. President, in accordance with the provisions of Section 53F and a half of Chapter 44 of the Mass General Law, motions is made by the City Council of the City of Peabody to approve and adopt the fiscal year 2019 Peabody Golf Course budget as submitted by His Honor the Mayor in the amount of $1,535,800 as follows. Total personnel services, $585,356. Total operating expense, $950,444, for a total of $1,535,800. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion, please.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel, Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11 to nothing.
Mr. President, this evening there was also a request for transfer of funds from various departments. The transfer request was reviewed by the City Council in various departments amounts, moving $782,955,000 to various department salary accounts, $782,955,000. This was listed as Appendix D in our meeting agenda. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion, please.
I'm sorry.
Counsel-
For
Councilman
clarification, that was a little quick for me there, Dave. Where is it in the packet?
It was in the meeting this evening in the Finance Committee, sitting as a committee of the whole. It was item D. D, like David. And it was pertaining just to salaries.
Thank you for indulging me. Thank you.
Roll call on the motion, please.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasla,
Yes.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11 to nothing.
Mr. President, in an effort to close out the year, there was also a request that was made. This was listed as item E, transfer of funds under the date of June 8, 2018, on the Finance Committee, sitting as a committee of the whole agenda for this evening. The amount of there were actually two transfer requests on this particular item. I'll take them separately. The first transfer request was to move from the unreserved fund balance, $1,135,868, and from additional line items, a total of $1,832,541 to fund a variety of accounts, including snow removal, snow equipment supplies, sand and salt, and other accounts that were underfunded for the year. The total transfer from and to is $1,832,541, and for the record will be listed as Appendix E to that meeting agenda. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion, please.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasla,
Yes.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11 to nothing.
Mr. President, this evening it was submitted also a request for transfer of funds under the date of June 8, 2018. It was listed on this evening's agenda as item F. And it is transfers of fund. I'm going to take two separate votes. The first was for a unreserved fund balance of $150,000 to be moved to capital security equipment / construction for the purposes of securing our public buildings in the amount of $150,000. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion, please.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasla,
Yes.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11 to nothing. He has to do this one, that skating rink, 24,000
Yeah.
scale.
If I could refer you back to item E, there was a second transfer request from item E for the skating rink to move from the skating rink's retained earnings account $24,000 to CIP skating rink $24,000. That was approved unanimously by the subcommittee. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion, please.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasslaw,
Yes.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rosagnar,
Yes. Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11 to nothing.
And finally, there was discussion this evening about moving the $35,000 from the unreserved fund balance to charter review in the amount of $35,000. After much discussion, motion was made and it passed 7-4. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion.
Councilors O'Neill,
No.
McGinn,
No.
Gould,
No.
Sasslaw,
Yes.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rosagnar,
Yes.
Turco,
No.
Melville,
Yes.
Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-4.
Motion to reconsider?
Okay.
Heard the motion. Roll call on the motion.
Reconsideration, hoping same shall not prevail. Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasslaw,
No.
Mitsoulas, Manning Martin.
No.
Rosagnar,
No.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville,
No.
Gravel,
No.
Charist.
No.
Motion fails 7-4.
And finally, Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, there was a proposed ordinance language change for the schedule of compensation for Director of Public Services, Assistant Director of Public Services. The proposal from the mayor was to increase the offering for the position to $135,000 max for the Director of Public Services and $95,500 max for the Assistant Director of Public Services. The language was to be amended to include the words "up to," and after changing that to "up to," the motion was to advertise with that language. So moved.
You heard the motion. Roll call on the motion.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould,
Yes.
Sasslaw,
Yes.
Mitsoulas,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Rosagnar,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Melville, Gravel,
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11 to nothing.
There was only one other item on the agenda, and we haven't discussed it. I'll leave it up to the group if they want. Actually, I'm going to refer it to the next subcommittee on finance. It's transfer funds for the George Peabody House fence.
Mr. President, when is that next meeting through you to Councilor Gravel?
No.
Whenever you can set it up.
I just, the only
We'll have to
reason I'm
work on
bringing
it.
this up is this, there was a request to rush this through CPC because they had a contractor lined up, and there's a window here, and so, and looking at the amount of money that's involved, so obviously, if you want to push it, you want to push it, but it's a relatively minor request.
I don't normally look at the amount of money as it pertains to making a decision, but on this case, I would say I agree with you that $4,400 is nothing that needs to be weighted upon. So if it's the council's choice, I would say that under suspension of rules, I would be happy to propose a transfer of funds to CPA George Peabody House fence in the amount of $4,400. And I don't have the language on where the transfer is coming from.
Through you, it's from account 270-000033022, Community Preservation Act, Historic Preservation. And it would be going to account 270-01811-58563-2018-0377 in the same amount, $4,400.
I think we ought to ask the state to add some more numbers to that chart of accounts. You heard that's the motion.
So move. Roll call on the motion.
Councilors O'Neill,
Yes.
McGinn,
Yes.
Gould.
Yes.
Sasla.
Yes.
Mitsoulas.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Melville.
Yes.
Gravel.
Yes.
Charist.
Yes.
Motion carries 11-0.
No further reports. Thank you, council. To adjourn.
John, Councilor Turco, excuse me.
Just a quick reminder to everybody that Thursday night is the planning board meeting regarding the Stonegate subdivision, top of Ralph Road here at the Wigan Auditorium, 7 p.m. this Thursday night in 2 days, if there's any interest in supporting the neighborhood. Thank you.
Thank
Councilor
you.
Manning.
Thank you for reminding me to remind people the City Council's Drug Awareness Committee's Long Drive competition is this Saturday. Registration begins at 4 p.m. to 5:15, and there will be ice cream. If you do not golf, come have an ice cream, buy some raffles, there are prizes, and then we'll be going over to Metro Bowl after for cash bar and food and prizes. And thank you for Councilor Gould for his donation for ice cream, and Councilor Melville for scooping. Thank you.
Motion adjourned.